Time for this week's Bachelorette recap. Emily and the boys continued their exotic adventures in Croatia, and we got to see a lot more skin than usual. The night kicked off with Emily taking Travis on the first one-on-one date of the night. The two strolled the streets and stone steps of blue sky Croatia, square dancing at one point, and stumbling upon a balancing stone. Emily, who we learned apparently is a history buff last week, claimed that legend says whoever balances on the stone and is able to take their shirt off without falling off will be lucky in love. Well, Travis stood on the stone, but we didn't get to see any skin. Foreshadowing? Yes. At dinner, as Travis is divulging his lackluster dating life since his unsuccessful engagement, Emily breaks the news that she can't give him a rose. There's just no chemistry there. The obvious friend sign on Travis's forehead was just too distracting for her. So Travis was on his way. 7 guys left. Next was the group date. Now, this I liked. The first part of the date was pretty dull, but it was just letting all the guys relax before the real competition began. After watching the Disney movie Brave together, Emily instructed Jeff, Chris, Doug, Ari, John, and Sean to get dressed for the Highland Games, where they would be competing for the title Bravest Man. Seriously, I feel like every group date so far has had costumes. What is it with her in costumes? All the guys put knee-high socks, kilts, and a white tank top on, showing off their muscly arms, and rode into the games on donkeys. The loser of the games was Chris, and the winner, probably Sean, who broke a log during the caber toss and looked frickin' hot while doing it. Emily proved that losers are winners in her eyes, giving Chris the Bravest Man trophy. At the end of the night, Emily proved her point that she doesn't care about big muscles again by giving Chris the rose. He may have gotten the rose, but Ari got an intense makeout session against a Croatian wall. Seriously, I felt almost uncomfortable watching. It was intense. Last date of the night was a one-on-one with Ryan. Emily's goal was really to figure out how she felt about this guy. And although she wasn't sure she was making the right decision, Emily let him go in light of his list of 12 qualities he's looking for in a woman and trophy wife comments, saying she was confused and just not sure she could make him happy. On his exit off the show, Ryan said he hoped the guys would edit the footage correctly and not make him look like an arrogant ass, which is kind of hard to do when that's exactly what you are. Oh well, hopefully all of his worldly gifts that he's been so blessed with will console him in this time of heartbreak. Of course, the boys back at home were practically giddy when Ryan's bags were removed from the front door. Ari was so giddy that he got right up and walked over to Emily's room to tell her just how proud he was of her. First of all, did anyone notice they were hanging out on a bed? Wait, no, they were making out on a bed. As if the push-up on the wall makeout sesh wasn't enough, let the smacking sounds begin. Going into the rose ceremony, John and Doug were on the chopping block. But John's heartfelt tears and Doug's sweet shyness but willingness to open up saved them for the night, with Emily requesting that she hand out roses to all the remaining men. They better step up their game next week, but after seeing teasers, they may not be the ones in trouble of being sent home. Apparently, Ari had a relationship with one of the producers. That totally stinks for him. He could have won the whole thing, but now he might be getting sent home to Arizona, which is where I live. And I highly doubt he's dated any of my producers, so call me. That's all for now. Keep checking back for more news and updates throughout the day.